Welcome to Gamers Platform.
Yeah! Good. Oh, baby! Look at that!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Adam Wolf, as always, from Gamers Platform. And in this video, we got another technical reaction video for you. And this time, we're looking at the newly released features for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the features video, as they're calling it, or something like. Basically, it shows the PC features. It shows you what is going to be available on the PC version when it releases. And some people are saying it's pretty good. You know, they've got a lot of options for the PC players out there to choose from in terms of graphic settings, I guess. We're going to have to see if there's anything else, actually, that they talk about besides graphic settings. But I'm excited for this game. It's another game I actually want to pre-order because it's a proper, hopefully a proper Ghost Recon, as opposed to what Wildlands was, which was kind of in the middle. I mean, it's not really, it was, I don't really like to consider it a proper Ghost Recon because it didn't feel like it. It wasn't Ghost Recon as we know it. But this game definitely feels like a more Ghost Recon type of game. You know what I mean? Stealthy, it can be anyway, and it can also be action oriented if you want it to be, but it's good, and it looks good, and I hope that Ubisoft actually, you know, lives up to what they've shown. So grab a drink. I've got mine. This one's only about a minute or so long, so it's not going to be a very long trailer, but we can at least get an idea as to what we're going to be getting on PC. So let's get to it. Full PC optimization, as it probably should be anyway, if you're going to release it on the system. 4K uncapped, that's actually pretty rare. Ultra wide support, nice. Okay. For those of you who like the 21:9 aspect ratio. Full control customization. Now that actually should automatically be a thing, to be honest. But it's, believe it or not, really rare as well. They're partnering up with Discord. Oh, okay, Tobii eye tracking. I wonder what the hell that's going to be used for. And a benchmark. Benchmarks are usually okay, but... John Bernthal, baby. Okay, so, you know, pre-order, blah, 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 blah. That's a long ending. All right, so first things first, you know, when I said... what was it? There's the Tobii eye track. I'm curious as to what they're going to use that for. Benchmarks. After all the years I've been watching Digital Foundry, they have said that benchmarks are good for getting a generalized idea as to how the game is going to perform. But at the same time, they're so specific. They're so specialized to a portion of the game that it's very easy for that one section of the game, like a vertical slice or something like that. When you go to like E3 or GDC and a company shows off a vertical slice of their game, they've optimized the crap out of that one portion of the game to really show what the game is going to be like, what it's capable of or whatever. And so benchmarks are roughly in a similar situation where it's a section of the game that it's going to be showing off. And yeah, okay, the Ghost Recon Wildlands benchmark was pretty heavy. Still is. It's still... I still don't think it's optimized, but, you know, it is a really heavy section of the game. They've really packed a lot of stuff into that one scene. And, you know, benchmarks can't really be trusted because of the fact that they are just that one section. If you play the game, that gives you more of a realistic idea as to how it's going to perform on your particular system. So I'm glad that they're including a benchmark, but, you know, be wary of benchmarks, you know, because these benchmarks technically are synthetic. You know, they might be the game, but they're pre-rendered in a way. I mean, they're using your system's power to render out the scene, but it's a set path, whereas in regular gameplay, anything could happen, you know, like Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's an open world. Anything could happen. So, you know, it's not really representative of what your performance is going to be like, but it's good to have the benchmarks at least to get some sort of baseline for you to understand what your system is capable of. Now, that absolutely is unheard of. A 4K uncapped frame rate, that's not very common right now because you got to spend a lot of money in order to get 4K to run at 60. We're talking 2080 Ti, that's a $1,200 graphics card. So this isn't often that this happens. So kudos to Ubisoft for actually just kicking it up a notch and saying, you know what, 4K, uncap the frame rate, have fun. Because 4K 60 is possible now, but you gotta spend the cash, and it's a lot of cash. The customizable, I mean, we've already seen the graphics and everything. It looks fantastic. Ultra-wide monitor support and multi-monitor support. So, like, for me, for example, I've got 3 monitors here. They're not the same resolution. I'm gonna rectify that hopefully soon. But 3 monitors. Let's say you have 3 monitors. You don't have an ultra-wide. You plop in 3 monitors and and the game's set up for it. Like Black Ops 1, perfect example. You could use triple monitor and you have that peripheral vision, and it's really cool. It's a really cool effect. So love the fact that they got multi-monitor support, and especially again for those of you who have the 21:9 aspect ratio monitors, they've got the full ultra wide support for you guys as well. Ultra graphics PC mode, whatever that means. I mean, you expect ultra graphics to be there. Then there's the full controls customization. Now, I'm not saying that all games are not like they just don't let you customize your controls. The large portion of them do, you know, and the reason that they put out this video is simply because PC support has been failing the last couple of years because the consoles are so popular that is their main focus. When they develop a game, it's for the consoles. So for some reason, even though video games are developed on a PC, they have to go out of the way to let us know, hey, we've got full PC support here. You get your controls, you get your ultra-wide monitor support, you get this, you get that, and it's like, shouldn't this be standard anyway? Shouldn't you guys already have this in mind because you're developing it on a PC? Where's the support? And so it's kind of sad that we've gotten to this point where there are PC games that were also console games, but the PC version was ported over from the consoles. And so let's say you start up a game and it was a console game and a PC game, but the console was the main focus. You might actually just be able to, you might actually just get, like, you want to go to customize the controls, you get like an Xbox controller diagram showing up instead of, you know, actual keyboard and mouse settings, which is pretty sad. That's actually a thing in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game. That's exactly what you got. Even on the PC version, you know, the controls were ass, to say the least. And when you went to go and check out what the controls were, it was just a picture of the Xbox controller. It's like, what the hell is that? So, you know, it's good that they have full customization. I think that's very, very, very important, especially for the PC players who like to play with keyboard and mouse. I don't mind it. I actually enjoy keyboard and mouse depending on the game, but you know, I think PC needs a little bit more love, and it's hopefully getting it from here on out. I really, you know, this game and the new Modern Warfare, I think they are really trying to push the PC platform as they probably should. The fact that we've got AMD partnering up with Ubisoft to do something, the Fidelity FX, I'm not entirely sure. I've heard of that. I just can't remember what it is. Oh, you know what? I think it's like a sort of type of sharpening, sort of sharpening filter or upscaling resolution or something like that. So I think that's what that is, the Fidelity FX. So if an image looks a bit on the blurry side, you can use this technology to sharpen the image a little bit if you're kind of one of those people that actually likes a sharper image. So that's pretty cool. I'm a huge AMD fan, as you guys know. Yes, I know I have a GTX 1060, but I mainly use my R9 390 these days to actually play my games, and it runs really well. But you know, I'm definitely more on the side of would love to get an RX 57 RX, yeah, Radeon 5700X. XT. Is it an RX? It is an RX, yeah. RX 5700 XT. That's running about, the hell was that? $600, something like that. 500? Yeah, $499, which isn't too bad. They're partnering up Discord, so probably some Discord features actually going to be put into the game natively, which is good. And again, the Tobii eye tracking, I don't know what they're going to use that for. That's different. Not a lot of games do that. So who knows what that means. But excited for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Again, we're not looking at the graphics because they look amazing. I mean, it's just the engine they're using right now. I think it's the Anvil Next. And it just looks phenomenal. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the new Ghost Recon game. It's finally going to be a proper Ghost Recon with an actual story, and hopefully one that's actually good. You know, the last really good one was Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, and most people would say Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2, but that was great multiplayer, and that was just a great game overall. But like, that was the last really good story, in my opinion. So as far as this goes, great. We got full PC support. The Ultra Graphics PC mode, I don't know what that means. I just assume that all games on PC have an Ultra mode, sort of. But that PC mode, those two words, I'm trying to figure out what they mean by that. I wonder if it's like they're trying to say, hey, it's fully optimized. You can play on Ultra, like say on a GTX 1060, and get the full effect, the best performance possible, whatever. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Tell me what you think about Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Are you guys excited for it? Let me know in the comments down below. And for those of you who are PC players, are you excited about these features? You know, having the ultra-wide support, having the ultra graphics, having the multi-monitor support, and the benchmarks and everything. Are you guys excited for this? Maybe we are actually winning the battles here, and these companies are turning a new leaf. Not entirely. They're still going to have their microtransactions whenever the hell they want, but it looks like they're listening. And I really hope that's the case, because they should, because we're the ones that pay them. So are you guys excited for this? Let me know. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, get subscribed if you haven't already, and until next time, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and I'll see you guys in the next one.